Oh my God, bro.
Yo. So what is this? Yo.
Finally
And forever.
certified.
I believe this is episode what? 7?
7?
I think it's episode 7.
It's episode 7, bro.
Yo, them MOONROCCS got me fucked. Jesus Christ.
Bro, this shit is that theory, bro. This shit is that theory. Like I told you, bro, first time having MOONROCCS.
Bro, MOONROCCS, like I was telling you before the camera got rolling. Hey, by the way, thank you for everybody that's been watching the pod.
Facts.
Sending over your love on the comments, good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe, put it on your social media. We appreciate and love every one of y'all, for real.
And we accept hate too, because we know that
Oh,
y'all
yeah,
niggas is just,
yeah.
you know, y'all envious and don't know how to like express y'all love, so y'all just hate, and we cool with that. We get it. It's okay. Leave it in the comment though.
Yeah, leave it in the comment.
Don't fucking DM me, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Yo. But yo, like for real, like how we were talking about the MOONROCCS. That was a long time ago, man. Shout out to Corrupt, bro. You changed the game.
Shout out to Corrupt.
First rapper that I remember that had like his own cannabis situation going on. And I'm gonna say situation because I don't know if he, had a brand or whatever. But MOONROCCS was like that street, like rumor, street, like legend type of cannabis that you was like, yo, you got MOONROCCS?
Exactly. You was like that dude, bro, because like MOONROCCS, it was like Silver Haze and White Widow back then in the day. Like you put me up on game, nigga. We knew about MOONROCCS like in the teens of the 2000s. Y'all was up on it like 04, 05. So like
it was early 2000s, I remember. And
like,
I remember it was expensive back then to get your hands on that.
You told me like 50 a G. Bro, I remember Crippy being 50 a eighth. So if that shit was 50 a G, that mean like,
bro, and back then $50
was like $1.50,
yeah, bro. No calculation.
You had to really that's rapper weed, bro.
Yo, it was the shit right there. Because you know what it was back then? There wasn't such a thing as medical or recreational. It was all the streets.
Yep.
So rappers was
but it was like that in LA too?
Everywhere.
When did y'all start being legal in LA?
All right, so California started. San Francisco was the epicenter. They're the first ones that legalized medical cannabis.
What's that spot you told me last episode? It starts with a P. Like it's a big hub.
Oh, you talking about
for the weed?
Yeah.
Humboldt County. So that's Sacramento.
No, that's like I don't know the exact location, but it's north. It's like a couple hours north of San Francisco.
Okay.
So that's like in the mountains. You know what I mean?
Was they up on it before the Bay?
Yeah, dog. I mean, ever since I could remember, the best cannabis always came from Humboldt County. Like that was like legendary. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as in California.
So was they the first one to go medical? They weren't the first one to go legal?
I think the first, and correct me in the comments, you know what I mean? But I believe the first place that actually went medical was San Francisco, that area.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know the exact,
So they had it on lock in the beginning because they
was always known as like very progressive city. Like the cannabis culture in San Francisco was, because remember that was like where the hippies were really like in the 60s. So like San Francisco, bro, was always like a very liberal, very open-minded city. California, Los Angeles, like Southern California, was very liberal still, but it was still kind of conservative. You know what I'm saying? And I guess because LA had all the, the gang culture, and it had a lot of, the celebrities was there. The all eyes was in California all the time.
Yeah, I was gonna say the tourist attraction. It's Hollywood, nigga. Like everybody goes there. If they don't go to New York, they try to like pursue their dreams and shit.
Yeah, facts. San Francisco is crazy because it's a totally different culture from LA. You know what I mean? Frisco doesn't have like a gang culture like LA.
Not at that time, right? But now,
there's gangs everywhere, bro. But like San Francisco was never known for that. San Francisco was known for like dudes that was hustling, grinders. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
40s, the two stores.
like you know what I mean. Their culture was like more like hood dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't about Crips and Bloods.
Yeah, it was.
That was like more LA thing. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
I'm sure now. Even back then you did have Crips and Bloods. I remember different rappers, like especially Brother Lynch Hung.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Was repping Crips and shit, but like You know,
What's
they weren't.
What's that one nigga from the Loonies? He was I think he was
the Loonies for Oakland.
Yeah. Oh,
but I don't think they banging shit. I mean, if they do, I don't know.
But
you know
is Sacramento and Oakland both considered the Bay?
Yeah. That's all considered the Bay.
All right,
I mean, Sacramento is more north, so they're like. I mean, I guess they're kind of like maybe they're not the Bay because Sacramento is more north. So like the Bay is usually considered like Oakland, San Jose, San Francisco, Palo Alto, Vallejo, yeah, because that's a little bit north. Vallejo is still considered the Bay. You know what I'm saying? So that whole area right there is considered the Bay. I don't think Sacktown is considered the Bay. You know what I mean? Again, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a North California representative.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm an outsider completely, so you put me up on game because a nigga like me would have thought Sacramento, Oakland, all that shit's the Bay.
But they cool with the Bay. I mean, they're all homies. Like, you know what I'm saying? They all fall under the Northern California politics. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
So it's like, you know, out there, it just thinks it's different, bro. Like, they like dudes out there, you know what I mean? They started early with the gold teeth, the dreads, the way that they dress.
Oh, yeah, that was going down.
Yeah, like the hyphy movement.
Shit.
You know what I mean? They go stupid, you know, go dumb. And then go the this face with, yo, who's cuz of this face dude? Damn, RIP. I know he passed away. Damn, cuz I remember he had the big fro.
Damn, and I know.
You know what I'm talking about,
yeah,
right?
bro, I
Damn,
do, bro.
Dudes from California gonna murder me, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mac Dre. Yeah, Mac Dre.
Okay.
Yeah, RP Mac Dre. So, you know what I mean? Like, their whole culture was different from the beginning, bro. So it was like, you know, and again, like they were really like the start of the independent rap movement. Because even Master P was in the Bay when he started No Limit.
Really?
Yeah, that whole Ice Cream Man era, he was in the Bay. He left New Orleans to go to the Bay.
Sense.
Yeah, bro. So he got his game.
Had that type of hustle. Both of them came from that like out the trunk shit.
Yeah, because all them dudes, bro, like rapping Forte, E40, Sibo, Brother Lynch, Mac Dre later on. Like, their whole movement was different. Their music was different. You know what I'm saying? LA is just a totally different culture than San Francisco. And it's crazy because it's like, you know, the same state.
So y'all got hip to the weed a little later than y'all up northern brothers.
I feel like, bro, if you're talking about cannabis history,
you got to give it up.
Definitely the Bay. There's no, like, Burn Up, prime example, Cookies, where he's from. He's from the Bay.
You got that.
You know what I'm saying? So, prime example. Other cuz that does the competition for cookies. The homeboys from the Bay too. Damn, dog, you know about that shit. Like, you
Backwoods?
No. It's a weed brand.
I know Smith. Hold on.
You got Cookies. You got like he's like the prime. If you don't get Cookies, you get his shit. You know what I'm saying? He's also from the Bay.
Fuck, bro. Yeah, I feel like I know it's gonna be like the Mac Dre situation.
Yeah, we'll remember later on.
Yeah.
But anyway, like, you know what I mean? I feel like they're the ones that put it on the map. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the ones that, bro, forever and ever. I got 5 on it. Like, their whole culture was like, you know, a lot of people think about, like, you know, Cypress Hill, you know, from LA and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I feel like if you was in California in tune, everybody, no hands down. Everybody's like, yo, the best weed is up north. Everybody say that shit.
Like, I would have thought a nigga like Be Real or Snoop Dogg would have had a strain before Corrupt, or would have done what Corrupt did before Corrupt. Because growing up, I ain't really hear Corrupt talking like a lot of smoking weed in his raps, as much as a Snoop or Be Real.
Yeah.
Even if they ain't talk about it in their raps as much, they like advocated it. So like you kind of saw that shit. Like Styles P was a super hard rapper, but I feel like he was a big weed smoker. He he had that hippie in him still, but he was for the streets.
Facts.
So I feel like Corrupt being one of the forefront niggas as a rapper that have a strain, that shit was like left field. I was like, it sounded more like a business move than like him really being into weed. Like that was just like a smart business move.
I want to know, like, you know, now I never really dug into that shit. Like, I want to know the history of whatever happened. How did it come about? You know what I'm saying? Was it ever like? Because I know for sure when we heard of it, there was no dispensary, none of that shit. That's a fact.
So you had to get MOONROCCS on the
like
street.
It had to be like.
So damn, if there was no dispensary, who the fuck was somebody was whipping this up? This MOONROCCS in the kitchen,
bro.
Nigga?
I mean, look, I might have my timeline. Somebody might be like, "Yo, there was dispensaries or whatever." Look, from what I remember, it was like You know, like you had to know somebody that had that shit. Like it wasn't like, oh, pull up on Melrose or pull up on Sunset. You know, such and such dispensary got it. Like no. At least from what I remember.
Can you remember when weed even became legal in LA? Like what year or what era? Roughly what?
I mean, I wasn't around when that shit happened.
Nah, even like, if you was, if you was
But it had to be like, let's say the beginning of 2010s around there. I'm thinking that's when it became, because remember it was medical for a long time. And then eventually it became recreational.
Yes, sir.
And I'm sure California was the first state to make it recreational. I mean,
that or Colorado. It had to be
as far as medical, I think it was California.
Yeah.
I think recreational Colorado was the first state. Yeah, I'm sure Colorado was before California.
Because I heard, and this is just a rumor, I've heard, because I've never been to Colorado, definitely been to LA, California, that Colorado supposedly got better weed than Cali.
I mean, bro, shout out to my homeboy Stace, bro. He was just in LA for New Year's, and he said, bro, the shit out there is crazy. The dispensary game in Las Vegas is killing everybody. Yeah, bro. I keep hearing this all the time. I'll be watching different content on YouTube, and bro, the dispensaries out there is another level.
You think it's just like it's actually great weed or just niggas taxing?
Because think about it, bro. Nevada's right next to California.
Correct.
So to bring the pounds over, I'm sure it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure they got grow houses in Nevada like a motherfucker because it's legal now. It's recreational, so it's all government. So if once it goes government, like I'm sure they got the same strains.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like the only thing that might change is that some people got exclusive strains. Like I'm sure cookies got certain flavors you can't get but through them. But cookies,
that's exclusive.
You can get cookies in Vegas. You can get cookies. He got stores everywhere. So I'm sure, like, you know what I mean? Like,
and I know you're not like a stupid big weed smoker like myself. Shout out to all my weed smokers. We love y'all.
Shout out.
But what's been like your favorite strand that you can remember? Like, damn, bro, this shit had me on my ass with just a hit or two.
Bro, White Widow.
Yeah, off the rip. You ain't hesitate or nothing.
Bro, White Widow was the
flinch or nothing.
Bro, first off, the way that the bud looked, I remember just
frosty,
like with the white hairs, bro. It was
magical,
bro. The way that it looked alone, it was like you ain't never seen that shit in your life. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just the craziest shit I've ever seen, bro. Like White Widow was out of control.
What was this?
That was in California.
Yeah.
You
was smoking some real like official White Widow, my nigga.
Bro, we was doing that shit up like, and this was like late 90s, early 2000s, bro. Like we was getting all kinds of wild shit. And
the thing is, Silver Haze.
Yeah, Silver. The thing, I wasn't really like a Haze dude. I was always like the Kush.
I like
Haze was more like East Coast shit. Like we smoking that in New York, here in Miami. But like West Coast was more Kush. Like,
and that's
like
why
if you pull up Haze out there, niggas would have been like, eh.
It was such a thing to have Kush because it was like it was limited. That's why like White Widow, I felt it was under like Kush category because it was like very exclusive at that time. Man,
but you know what it is too back then, bro. Like because there wasn't no companies and nothing like that. You never really knew what the fuck you was getting, bro. Like you just went off the strength of a dude that like you kind of knew, and he was in the game, so he always got good shit. So if he told you, yo, this is blah blah blah, like you would have been like, oh, okay, that's what we blazing on. But but you never know.
And as long as it was fire, it was valid.
The only time that we could compare is that when we got those buds, we used to get the High Times magazine, and then if you were lucky, bro, they had pictures, and you were like, oh, he wasn't capping, like this is what it is, like you know what I mean?
Nigga,
that was like the weed Bible, like. You know what I'm saying? Like High Times was crazy.
Niggas had to order High Times. Niggas wasn't going into no regular store.
You can get that shit over there in like 7-Eleven and shit. we had High Times, all kinds of wild shit.
It was crazy because it was the same shit with like Dons and Divas and Fed magazines.
Oh yeah,
we wasn't getting that shit. High Times, we wasn't. It was like seldom you'll have this hood ass corner store or this 7-Eleven in fucking Overtown that might, and that's it. But you go to any store in LA, you probably go get you a High Times magazine.
For sure.
At that time. Any corner store in New York, you're going to get you a Feds or a Don Diva.
Facts.
Nah, like, shit, we was thanking God we had the Source and Double XL. For real.
Yo, that was crazy times, man, because if you got the magazine, man, you was the man back then. It was like having Wi-Fi. Like you was wildfire.
Let me hold this shit. Let me see this shit. Let me hold this shit. Let me see this. Yo, I got this shit, bro.
High times and double
really go to school to stunt that shit. Like you ain't really like, yo, bro, you got a new one.
Bro, you was in school with that shit. Like niggas would have been like, oh my god. And then the teacher, I was like having an iPad and shit.
Correct, nigga. And the teacher fake trying to take it away. Like I'm like, bitch, I'm reading. You got me fucked up. This is educational.
Yo, you got caught with high times in school. It was a rap for you, man.
Any magazine, the Source, Double XL, niggas wouldn't. They didn't let anything that wasn't fucking that we ain't have high times and we still got in trouble for the Double XL magazine, the Source magazine, because sometimes shit. Remember King?
Yeah, straight stunting and shit.
Oh man,
that's you know what I'm saying. That's when you saw the straight baddies. You know what I'm saying?
Straight stunting. King's magazine. What was the other one that was just for bad bitches? It was like one more. I remember.
Straight stunting was out of control.
Oh no, straight stunting was
that was like prison's favorite.
Yeah, I was about to say that was for the jail homies.
Like, like all the other dudes.
King magazine was like high class. It was like for the bad bitches at that time, like motherfucking.
Yeah, RP K Slay, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Peace, word up. That straight stunting shit. But like, you know what I mean? Back then it was a different time. Like I think about the dudes that's like, you know, because you got millennials and then you got Gen Z, right? So like Gen Z, the new era, the dudes that's, you know, this is their era right now, is like, you know, they grew up with a different time, bro. Weed is legal, social media, like they don't know what it's like to like see the cops and be like, oh shit, the weed, like, you know what I mean? Throw that shit away. I mean, I ain't gonna cap. There's certain states that still like that today. Yeah. Like where you can't, like weed is illegal.
But there's also certain states that legalized everything too. So
it's like a whole different time. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like dudes nowadays, they got it good. Like, you know what I mean? As far as like access to information,
everything, nigga.
And people are more open-minded. Like, you know, like today, you know, because you know weed is legal. Like you could go and buy it like you do with liquor. So people's parents, I'm sure that they're like, well, you know, you smoke weed, you drink beer, like, you know what I mean?
And it might not be weed. But just going to the gas station and seeing CBD sold, like it's okay.
Now the new shit Delta 8, which is like legal actual THC. Like, I mean, a very low amount, but bro, it's still weed.
They trying to ease.
Like, you know, because Florida's medical still. Yeah. So they're like, look, man, like whatever we can get these hands on, while the law changes, we gonna get our money.
Correct.
These smoke shops is killing it, yo. They're just, you know, legal trapping right now. You know what I'm saying? That was just wild shit. But you know what? Now before I forget, we was talking about this shit a couple days ago. Remember the conversation that we had about how women are the most dangerous substance in the streets, as far as how many brothers have been killed
in the streets. I think in
over
everything.
Women. I mean in everything, but like how we was talking about
entertainment, women. Yeah.
So because you know the drug game and anything illegal, whatever, right? I feel like the monkey wrench is always a woman. Besides more than the money. Because I feel like brothers have a strong bond, even money, how people kill each other over money, but a woman, bro, just has a totally different attraction. And I don't care how thug you are, how G you are, the love of a woman, bro, is stronger than the love of money.
Is it the money? Is it the woman? Or the drugs? Which one out of all of them? Which one really?
Bro, the woman hands down over drugs, over money, over power. Because, bro, like, and this is not for every dude out there. I'm just talking about in general. A good percentage of all tombstones out there, here lies, you know, little whatever, you know what I'm saying, is because of a woman, bro. Woman beef. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just hear a lot of on the streets, like, you know what I'm saying?
Will do anything, because they niggas are, not to cut you off, niggas will risk everything for a piece of pussy. I see what you're saying, because niggas will go out their way to, like, for a bitch versus drugs or money.
Bro, in Spanish, there's a saying that said, un perro griga jala más que un cadena de barco.
Nigga,
a pussy here is stronger than an anchor on a boat.
That's, you know what I'm saying? You know that's somebody old ass grandma saying that.
But it's such a fact, yo.
That's some ill shit, nigga.
Bro, like brothers will split, family will split all over a woman, yo.
Ain't that the shit that happened to the Beatles?
Oh shit, I don't know, bro.
What's that?
Yoko Ono?
The nigga Burner made a whole song about that shit.
Yeah, but Yoko Ono? I don't even know, bro.
That's supposedly the whole that got into the group and got into
it split up. I didn't even know that story and shit.
That's what I always heard growing up. The Beatles broke up because of the shit. Why would I even know about this bitch?
Bro, there was dudes so many times that I knew that died over some wild violence and shit, and years later, I found out it was all over a bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like cuz was jealous of some dude, or he was hitting somebody else's bitch and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like,
and just shit got crucial. You know what I mean?
nigga, Kendrick Lamar made a whole fucking album about Shireen.
Shireen was a wild one.
Master Splinter's daughter, bro.
Yes, sir.
The fucking rat, bro.
Yo.
A fucking set up ass bitch, bro. That smashed.
And bro, and LA is treacherous with women. I told you that shit. Like,
nigga, Miami's treacherous, no, but LA,
bro,
LA's different in that sense because it's like y'all are almost like y'all train for that shit, like y'all do like flocking. Like y'all niggas, I mean, it's a thing over there. But the thing
is, like I told you, but it's like you could fall in love with a girl that's saying the op hood, and this goes for Chicago, New York, all cities that have a lot of gangs and shit. Is the same thing everywhere. So imagine, like, you know what I mean? You're from a certain section, and you even if you, I'm not even fuck love. Let's just say you're a bad one. Mm-hmm. You just linked up with a bad one. She just stay in the op hood. Yep. You know, you over there sliding and shit 3 in the morning, like, woo! I hope ain't nobody outside. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to hit. I got to hit. Like, I got to hit. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yo. And then that's a wild story because let's say, coronate, like you go out there, you smash. You slide back in the car, you get away scot-free. Yep. Think about it. When you back to the hood, you're like, yo, cuz, you wouldn't believe where I was at. And niggas like, ah! You know, it's a wild story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a real nigga risk. Yeah, bro. Especially
because it ain't like a bitch in your section. You're like, oh, everybody hit that shit. Or like, next door.
It's a bad bitch in the op side and you made it out.
Yeah.
Nigga.
And you smashed.
Bad bitch, outside, you made it out, and you got the twat, nigga.
Big fact.
You technically got one on the ops because you smashing they bitch. So you escaping that bitch out and being to tell the homies, I could get why that's a big flex.
Yo, you're a hood star for a couple of hours after that story and shit.
What?
That's a fact, though. You know what I mean? Because shit, everything is a risk, yo. You know what I'm saying?
And they go back to the bitches. Because niggas
like, yo, let's say right now,
niggas do this shit to flex for the bitches. Like, if you really think about this shit, right? Whether it's getting money, power, or actually out their way for the specific bitch. Niggas, like, 9 times out of 10, why do niggas go out the club? Yo, where the bitches at? They want to go to see the bitches. They not going to. I like to believe you niggas is not going to go to see other niggas and just I look at niggas.
Pause.
Like, for real. Like, I like to believe you niggas is going to go see bitches. So 9 times out of 10, you niggas is doing shit for the bitches. And us, we not saying that we not guilty. We part of that too, because I'd be lying if I told you I ain't like, look in the mirror and be like, yeah, these bitches gonna love me today, my nigga. Like,
you gotta have that finesse. You gotta have that swagger. You know what I mean?
So I could really understand why these niggas is getting murked over a bitch, because most of the shit they do is for the bitches.
So, yo, you say you go to the club, this weekend, and you meet a bitch from Liberty City, yo. And she stays she's like, yo, I stay on 64th and 13th. You know what I'm saying? Like 4 blocks down from the fucking Pork and Beans. You sliding?
I'm sliding.
Or you not?
I'm sliding.
You sliding or not?
Is she bad, bro? I'm sliding.
I mean, obviously she bad.
Is she bad, bro? I'm sliding. And she down with the, you know what I mean?
Of course.
And she with the, I'm sliding.
It's Liberty City,
but
bro.
you know how I'm sliding, though.
Oh, you gotta slide.
You know how I'm sliding, you know how I'm sliding.
With the tonka.
And this one in the fucking head, like, I'm talking about, nigga, my windows up the whole time. I'm rushing this bitch outside. Why you not outside already?
As soon as you get on the 95, that shit's right on the left. You know when you get on the 95 on the McDonald's? On 62nd, you be like, ooh, no, hell no.
No, sir.
And over here is
it could be 2 o'clock, it could be 4 o'clock. It don't matter, bro.
I don't give a fuck. It could be 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
You heard? But yeah, I'm sliding.
Yeah,
and that's the truth.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, look, you got that
willing to risk my whole life out here.
Your whole life. And if you stays, bitch, if you pull up and it's one of those like yellow buildings, the 2-story joints, like it's like apartments for rent. You know how Miami got the wild hoods? If all the windows outside is covered with fucking aluminum foil.
Oh, stop it.
It's like 9 bandos in that shit.
That's crazy.
If your windows got aluminum fucking paper on it, it's a wrap. Like, you already know. You already know what's going on.
Run, nigga. Run, cock it back, pause, do what you got to do.
So what if you pull up in the apartment and like as soon as you get to the door, the whole side of the living room windows got aluminum foil.
I'm already there, my nigga.
Yo, in your mind, it's like, I know this bitch got roaches for sure, for sure, for sure.
Bro, and I ain't gonna lie.
Yo.
I'm praying to God when we get to her room, like maybe it's a little bit different than what everything else.
Yo,
but you already know.
Yo,
like,
you know what's crazy, bro? I've met some bad ones. I'm talking about like some super bad ones, and they live in the most filthiest apartments I've ever seen.
Nah, I fucked some bad ones, and they are like. Them themselves is like, why you live like this,
bro?
Like,
and but the thing is, when you see them outside, they fly. I mean, head to toe, they smell good. Yo, like a super 10. And then you get to the crib, it's like, ooh,
you just became a 5 really
fast. Like, no, don't turn off the door, don't turn off the lights. No, it's okay, mommy. Ooh.
And I ain't gonna lie, I testify to it because I hate when I go to the bathroom and it's like, oh Lord, man, like you knew somebody was gonna come give you some dick today. Like you went outside and you said, now what if I bring somebody to the crib? You okay with it? And I'm just looking like the whole time, like, man, I'm low key smashing and I'm out because it's not even comfortable for you, bro.
You're in a bitch house and like the living room got mad like baby toys, but there's no baby in the house. Like, yo, like crib be filthy as fuck. There's like mad little toys on the floor. You be like, yo, you got a baby and shit?
Nah.
She like, nah, but she be like, yeah, but he not here right now. Like, what? That nigga's next door. Like, you sent that little nigga on a mission. He's in the car, just smashing, get the fuck out of here. Not the baby in the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, all right, for sure, whatever.
Yeah,
whatever. And you know, you be you be so with it that you don't give a fuck. You're like, whatever, fuck that kid.
Yeah, for that. I ain't gonna tell you long, he'll be all right.
For that shit, man. Like, we smashing or what? Like, yeah. My bad for even asking that dumbass question. My goddamn baby toys on the floor. Yeah.
Yo. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. That's some savagery.
That's OD shit, bro.
That's some savagery.
You know what I'm saying? We did so many wild things, bro, in the day. It's like, you know, now that I sit back and think about it.
Wild bitches,
like,
bro. That's crazy.
Bro, because remember back in the day,
that's wild.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't have no Tinder and goddamn fucking, you know, Instagram. Where you're like, hey, how's it going? You know, sliding in the DMs. Like, it was none of that, bro. Like, back in the day, if you couldn't talk, you was just a virgin.
Oh shit!
Like, it's a fact, unless you just, you know, went somewhere and got prostitutes or some shit like that. But honestly, like back then, bro, if you saw a baddie, like you had to talk to her. Yeah. You saw a bad bitch, like you had to talk to her because it was over.
Yeah,
it was over unless you got extremely lucky and a girl was hollering at you. But that was like a unicorn. Like, you know what I mean? So
especially where you was from, because it's always different. Like, I don't know. I feel like everybody go through that, but like bitches be different in different areas. Like New York bitches, even as a jit, I seen them hoes will be aggressive. So if they like you, them hoes ain't got no pressure coming up to you saying, like, talking to you how they want, whatever, like, to bag you, right?
New York girls are like that.
And that's why I say
New York girls is like the only girls I ever had, like come holler at me.
Nah, but that's why I said them, right? But like Alabama, like certain southern states, these bitches, what? Them hoes will come up to you on some super sweet shit. But they be like, damn, honey, where you from? Because they peeping. You not from there. Oh, yeah, so they already like super like, oh, no, I'm intrigued. I'm interested. Like, just don't fuck up and you might just get the pussy. So they just...
Yeah, but small town ass is like the best ass. Like,
and they think,
like, you know what I mean? Like, no, and they ain't been run through savagely like you know, big city hoes and shit. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Some of them have. Because it's like she's like the only bad bitch in the area.
Exactly.
So it's like every dude in there don't smash. But so, you know, it depends.
So that's what I'm saying. Like certain bitches, I've noticed like in certain regions, certain states, certain cities, they ain't got no pressure going up to what they like because they not used to certain shit.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
But like LA, Miami, for sure. If you didn't have no riz, you ain't had no game, you weren't talking. Bro, like, because it wasn't even a thing to be on the computer and look for bitches. Like, that was weird. That was nerdy, like, geeky. Oh, you could, like, the bitch and the nigga was like that.
It wasn't normal when that shit came out.
Yeah, so like,
but I ain't gonna lie, for niggas, it's always been cool. Because if back in the day, if I told you, like, yo, I bagged this bitch off this app, like, you wouldn't be like, oh, nigga, like, you would have been like, hell yeah, because you better put me on. Yeah. I mean, for girls, it would have been fucked up. Yeah. Like, you met that nigga online.
And you let him hit.
Like, yeah, you hit. He could have been a murderer. He could have been a rapist. You know what I'm saying? And girls like, oh my God, I took a chance. Yeah, for women, it would have been fucked up. But for us, it was like, whatever.
But it was still weird because you didn't know if that was actually, you know, like it was more a liability to like catfish then.
But
for both sides.
Yeah, definitely before FaceTime.
Before a lot of
FaceTime changed the game.
You dig it? Because there was no excuse after that. Like,
like before FaceTime, bro, you just had to take your chances with your gas money. You had to. If you had to borrow $20 and you got there, and the bitch is like, "When I fucking torta," like, you know what I mean? You'd be like, "No."
Yo, you ever been on a blind date?
No, I never been on a blind date, but I got catfish before.
Yeah,
bro. I remember, I got catfish, and I drove. Damn, where the fuck was this, bro? It was over there by back in the day by the Hard Rock. Okay, like some little hood over there.
Okay,
bro, and I got there
like Dania some shit.
Nah, it was like I think it was like Hollywood.
Okay. Go ahead.
And I remember I knocked on the door, and this little kid answered, like, he's like, and I'm like, you know, and I said the girl's name, like, is she here?
Yeah.
And the dude's like, oh yeah, one moment, bam, close the door. And bro, like,
nah.
And bro, please don't cancel me because of this.
Nah, not Precious came outside. I never.
Look, bro.
Yo, stop it,
bro.
Big as a house.
But then again, like, look, in her defense, she never, like, we never seen each other. We met on the phone.
When you say,
because we like that, like, something, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was that, damn, what was that shit back in the day? The party line.
I was about to say
the party line, bro. Catfish off the party line. Yo, if all you do is remember the party line, it was, bro, in Miami. Because you could got plenty of times it worked.
Real,
bro. Plenty of times it worked, but that one time, bro, when that door opened back up again, bro.
Yo, no.
Bro,
damn.
it was,
it
was so bad that, like, I told my homeboy to wait. Because remember, I never saw her. Yeah. I was like, look, bro, I'm going to go check the scene out. If I come back, you just take off. Don't even ask no questions. Don't ask no questions. Bro, I seen her, and I'm like, hey, hi. But I wasn't rude, you know what I mean? And she was like, hey, how's it going? I'm like, yo, I forgot something in the car. I'll be right back. Bro, I got in the car, and my homeboy's like, yo, what's going on? I was like, nigga, go. Nigga, go. And he was like, no, but what's going on? I was like, bro, don't ask. No questions. Just give me the money. Bro,
oh shit,
we was out, and I was like, I was mad as fuck. I was you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, yo, I had my plans. You know what I mean? I got, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I got drippy for this fucking torta and shit. Oh my God, bro. Bro, I got catfish horribly.
Oh my God, bro.
Bro, I got catfish savagely.
Shit, nah, yo,
bro. I just remember. And I looked at this bitch. I'm like, yo, you serious, bro? Like, there's no way you're inviting niggas over here. There's not one dude that's gonna be like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm already here. Like, nah, bro. I should have. Yo, like 20 honey packs wouldn't have done no justice.
Oh my God.
It was bad.
Oh shit.
It was bad.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo.
Nothing saved her. Not her face. Nothing.
Nah,
everything
bro, it was destruction.
And like, did she? Oh, I got so many questions.
Bro, I saw her for 2 seconds, and my whole body was like, leave. Like, my whole body, like, there was no way, bro. There was no way. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like,
so wait, all right.
And you know what I'm saying?
Wait, because I'm gonna keep fucking.
I've hit some heavyweights before.
Yeah, that's not the point.
Like, you know what I mean? But this was out of control. This was like one of those times when you wake up in the morning and you just couldn't see yourself in the mirror. Like, you would have to, like, brush your teeth with a shiesty on. Like, forever and ever, just straight poo shiesty. I don't want to see my face. Like, I'm embarrassing myself forever.
Yo,
you couldn't have done it, bro. There was no way.
Chill.
No.
Yo, chill.
Like, got out. Hell no. Like, there's no way. There was no way, yo. There was just no way.
All right, so wait.
No.
Question.
Yeah.
First question. Did she lead you to believe that she looked bro,
because look, tortas on the phone, they sound delicious. Bro, I don't know what it is, but I've met badass bitches that the voice like, yeah, what up, dog? Like, you know what I mean? You're like, I mean, not like masculine like that, but they be like, you know, like the voice is not like, yeah, like, or like, you know, just outside. Like, it's just not like wild shit. But bro, heavy pounders, bro, like quarter pounders with cheese, bro, like they sound amazing, bro. They're like, oh my God, how's it, bro? You be like, oh my God, this one's a bad one. I gotta.
So you weren't even thinking to ask if she looked or anything.
Bro, it's like a blind nigga playing the piano. Like, you just get them skills. Like, she's like, look, I ain't got much to work with, so I got a catfish. She's just throwing those lines. Like, this has got me one. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, got you decent.
Oh, like, think about it, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they sound amazing, bro. So you was like, bro. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Because even right now, like, look, you can have a fake profile on Instagram. Like, put it this way. Let's take it to today.
Oh my.
She got a fake profile, got mad pictures. You be falling
bro.
for the, you know, you be like, oh my God, look at this bitch's picture. Boom, you DM her. She sends you the number.
Oh,
you call her. And she sounds super bad. You're gonna believe it until you FaceTime. But for that 2 days or 3 days, she got you hooked, nigga.
Bro, this is
you know what I mean? Real... She got the straight BBL pictures. You're like, oh my God, you talked to her for like 2 hours last night. You know, you're in your feelings, bro. You're like, ooh, come Saturday, bro. Woo! And then it's a catfish, yo.
Oh man.
Nah, yo.
Oh man.
It happens, yo. And I'm sure, I mean, I would love to have a girl here, and then she's like, look, but I ain't gonna lie, bro, I got catfish too.
We
you know what I'm saying?
That. We'll have that when the time is ready. But
like, you know what I mean? Like, a nigga got like ill picture with his shirt off and shit. Like he's like, fake pictures. And then she show up and is like, oh my God, it's Big Mac. You know what I mean? It's Torto. And she's like, oh my God, no. I'm sure it goes both ways.
Yo,
but it'd be funny as fuck to hear it from a girl. I want to hear that shit.
No, because I'm still trying to hear yet. Because I don't think. All right, I've been on a blind date, but I don't think I've ever been catfished. But I feel like it was the same thing, bro. Because
I mean, I ain't gonna lie. Look, does it count like if your homeboy's like, yo, I got some hoes over here, come through, and then you show up and it's like, grenade, grenade for me? Oh, thanks a lot, champ. I got the fucking grenade.
Grenades is crazy. If it's just grenades, your man's, you need a new homie.
That motherfucker's an asshole. I'm like, bro, we are not friends no more.
He was never your...
Unfollow and block, yo. Fuck you. With the grenades. Nigga come through is lit. Yeah, right. Fuck that.
Oh, man. Time out.
Bro.
All right. So, you're instantly just like, oh, I got you.
Bro, you gotta understand, back then, think about it, yo. Think about how crazy it was that my homeboy gave me a ride.
Yeah, I know. I
told you I showed up with my homeboy.
It plays on to the.
So even my nigga was looking at me like crazy, like, oh my God, you got catfish, bro? Say it ain't so, champ. And you know what I mean? You just gotta live with it, bro. You just gotta
you gotta eat that.
No, pause. Yeah. No. But you just gotta live with it, bro. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta take that L. Like it was a wrap.
Yo, cause. Oh man, damn! Bro.
But nobody was exempt from the catfish back then, bro. So I don't feel so bad. Everybody got catfish at some point.
Because my blind date felt like a fucking catfish, bro. Yeah. My blind date felt like a catfish because that's why I'm laughing. Because Shorty had the sweet voice, but she looked like a linebacker.
Bro, like you know what I'm saying? Like back then, niggas was broke, bro. So it's like, what else could you do? You didn't have money to go to the club and go bottles and shit.
My shit was Shorty had a friend too, so that's how I convinced my friend with a car to come with me. And then the
catfish,
bruh. He had to look like the bitch that he had was way better fucking looking.
That always happens.
Dog,
if a homeboy's like, yo, dog, come through, I got one for you. Unless it's like a nigga that loves you, bro. It's always he got the super bad one, and then you got the grenade.
I had the homie for him, and
you got the straight,
the
bust down.
So this high school shit, the bitch in class tell me, yo, I got somebody for you. I'm like, what you mean you got somebody for?
It's a setup.
Shoulda, known it was a setup. Bomb. I'm talking to this bitch for like 2-3 days. She lives somewhere.
Oh, so you was spending time with the grenade.
Bruh.
You was spending time. 2-3 days. You was caking and shit.
Like at least 2-3 days on the phone with this hoe, bruh.
Yo, and she sounded mad good, right?
What?
Yeah,
nigga.
It always happens, bro.
And
they be talking about freaky shit, and you're like, oh yeah.
And I mean, and you know, young nigga, I'm a young
nigga.
You ready for
woo!
I got me one.
Yeah, it's over.
I'm trying to convince my friends, so I'm telling them, I'm setting it up so that my homie with the ride could like take me. So I'm like, yo, you got a homegirl, so that you could slide with the homegirl. That way, I got the homie that drive, and that way he could be with her.
And you know, on the way over there, in your mind, you're like, my whole life has changed. Like you be like, you don't want to say nothing to your homie because you know he whipping it and shit, but you be like, yeah, nigga, you ain't got no hoes and shit. I'm about to smash. You know what I'm saying? And then you get catfish. Oh man, that shit'll break your fucking heart.
And just
that
because
should break your heart.
bruh, just because I had to go back to school with the same bitch they hooked me up with, I went on a little date. My homie, like, you know, but the whole time I'm just like, nah, this ain't, bro. I'm upset, like really trying not to be upset, and I'm just like ready to smoke the whole time, bro. Like I ain't giving this hoe no love, bro. Like I'm like cold shoulder, and because I'm like
a gorilla.
I'm
like,
mad, bro. I'm really mad, bro. Because I'm like, bitch, you got me fucked up. Like this, what you think the fuck I like, or what? Like what the fuck? So I'm just like, she's super nice, and I'm trying to like be cool with it, and
it's just not happening. Yeah, bro, that should break your heart like a brick that don't come back, bro. That shit is just wild. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit had me bugging, bro. Because
I went to no bueno.
Once I don't know if we had a break off of school. That's why it was like 2-3 days. But when I went back to school and I saw Shorty that hooked me up with the homegirl, whatever. Man, I ain't gonna lie, we was never cool again, bro. Like, oh God. I ain't gonna lie.
We was never cool again.
Bro, we was cool as fuck after that. No, I let her know how I felt. It was a wrap, bro. Like,
we was never cool again.
Never, bro. Never, bro.
Yo.
Couldn't believe it, bro.
But you know what's that's just crazy because, like, if you think about it, like,
yo, so I feel your pain, bro. I was laughing because the truth hurt, and that shit hurt, nigga, and I felt your hurt, nigga. I felt your truth, nigga.
That shit is crazy, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you think about it, bro, it's like,
yo. No, I'm just like,
goddamn MOONROCCS is kicking in, Jay.
Nah, I'm just like, bro, no, like, really, like, yeah, nigga, that shit happened, bro, and that was the last, and like, nah, I ain't never going through this, a blind date like this.
Damn, bro, I ain't gonna lie, them MOONROCCS have gotten fucked me up and shit.
You all right?
Oh my God, I gotta give me a little bogey and shit. Yo, but you know what's crazy? Like,
we good, cause I think it's about that time.
It's about that time with them fucking tortas and shit. Yo, you know what it is? All right, let's talk about something else, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Yo,
that shit, nah, that was, all right, so look, my nigga, because we gonna do this right. We love women so that we don't get nothing.
Yeah, please don't cancel us over
our experiences
because
with women.
I'm sure, like, if there was a women podcast and they would look at us, they could roast us too, and I'm all for it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm all for it.
Yo, I'm about to go on this woman podcast. Shout out to Sex Without the City. Shout out to y'all. It's just 3 girl
podcast.
Fire. Yeah, bro, I'm going. And
fire.
I look forward to it.
Oh, I look forward to it too.
Yeah, bro.
You know that feminine energy is fire because women's point of view is dope. Like, you know what I mean? They look at things so different that you be like, oh shit, I ain't even think about it like that. You know what I mean?
And look, everything's on the table. Like, nothing's off the table. Everything's on there. They ain't worried about nothing. I asked them what they were like, yeah, no, you could. They asked me if I was like, whatever you want to ask.
Yeah.
As a man, as an artist, as whatever, we here to talk,
bro. That's fun.
Exactly.
That's
like,
fun.
Nigga, let's go. As long as everybody respectful, the rest is just fun.
That's
like,
fire.
Nigga, I would love to hear 3 beautiful women's opinion on fucking
on anything.
And exactly.
I mean, you want to be surrounded by 3 beautiful women at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Sounds like a part of me.
Like that's the part I want to be in, yo.
Exactly. You heard? You know I heard. Shout out to Sex Without the City or City Without.
Shout out to y'all.
Because they Sex Without the City. Because they definitely still having sex, but they all Dominican.
Ooh,
they all from New York. And the theme is the Sex in the City shit. That's why it's Sex Without the City, because they still having sex, but they not in the city. You heard? Shout out to them. You heard?
And they all live in Miami now?
Yeah.
That's fire. That's fire.
So we out here, you know, I'm trying to do my due diligence, make sure we do the pod collabing, you know. We trying out here for, you know, finally and forever meets.
You know, finally and forever collabs with everybody, you know what I mean? Especially if you're in Miami, yo, hit us up, you know what I mean?
Certified.
We're down to collab and talk to anybody, you know what I mean?
Do it. We
especially anybody that's up and coming like us.
Yes, sir.
You know, we in the wave.
We on the wave. We are the wave.
Yo, I was scrolling through Instagram.
Talk to me.
And there was a post that said, Mobb Deep's Shook Ones 2 is the best beat of all time.
Let's talk about it.
Okay.
Because the first thing I said was Cream. Pause. Wu-Tang.
You think Cream is the best beat of all time?
Yeah. You know why Mobb Deep is the fucking Shook Ones? And I don't know if you're going to feel me 100%, but do you remember the 8 Mile era?
Yeah, of course.
That's why.
Oh, because
that
of the freestyle Eminem joint? And that was the crucial scene of the movie. Yeah,
and don't get me wrong, I'm not taking nothing from the actual song. That's why it was on 8 Mile. because it was a very
But it's
like
definitely top 5 beats of all time.
exactly. But
But
number one, Reminisce Over You, Cream by Wu-Tang, Juicy Biggie. I could Scenario.
But even Shook Ones is harder than all those that you mentioned right now.
More than Cream, Wu-Tang.
Yeah. Shook Ones
Over the
bro.
Cream beat.
Bro, when that shit starts like dun, 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 dun. Oh no, it's over, bro. Like that's just combat mode. Cause there's no way. There's no way.
I'm not a big Mobb Deep fan.
But I'm just talking about the beat though.
The beat,
just the instrumental. It's definitely one of the hardest beats of all time. Like if we're gonna because the thing is, if we're gonna say of all time,
number one.
If we're gonna compare that one to 2024, like I mean, all time, that's kind of difficult.
No, I'm mentioning like that era.
That era,
I'm Wu-Tang Cream. That's the first shit I said. If not that,
but I would say like if you're talking about the Wu-Tang catalog,
no, I'm talking about like
Protect
beats.
Your Neck was harder than the Cream beat.
For real?
Yeah, bro. Protect Your Neck. That was a beat that was like a monster. And I'm talking about energy, like, because remember Cream, Juicy, they were all like kickback beats. Like it was more like, you know what I'm saying? Shit, the Ice Cream beat was better than the Cream beat.
So what?
And the Raekwon joint
really defines the best beat of all hip hop in that era, because it can't be Shook.
So that's the question that we need to ask, because obviously if you're East Coast, you're gonna sound.
Because I'm thinking West Coast shit. Like, damn, there's gotta be like somebody
you
saying
say Still Dre. That's probably one of the most popular beats of all time.
Let's go,
let's go. I mean, Still Dre. You gotta. That's gotta be in the battle for
that's top 5. That's top 5.
Of course, it has to be of all.
But it definitely deserves to be more number one than you see.
I would say Still Dre. I would say Still Dre.
Go ahead.
The impact that it had at the time. You know, talking about the year 2000, when like hip hop was like at its hypest. Yeah, it had to be it, because look, Still Dre, that beat went everywhere, whereas Shook Ones was still kind of like a regional thing. You know what I'm saying? Like past, I would say Texas, bro. It wasn't it, but Still Dre was everywhere. New York, Detroit, Miami, Chicago, Miami. Correct. That beat probably I would say
was infectious,
bro. And the production, it was the video, bro. That album, like remember, because at the time, I was still on my New York shit over there in California, and we would always have arguments and shit. When the Chronic 2001 hit, it was undeniable. Like it was like, bro, it was like, even for me at the time, when my homie was like, "So what you got to say now?" And I'm like, "Bro, y'all got it."
You probably think I'm crazy. You probably think I'm crazy, but I picked Next Episode over Shook Ones. That beat, the Next Episode beat.
The Next Episode was crazy too. But Still Dre is like,
I just could think of a lot of. I could think of a lot of like, I don't know. Shook Ones is worthy and it deserves it.
Oh no, for sure.
But number one, like, let's say nobody ever heard hip hop.
But Shook Ones,
are we gonna give them Shook Ones beat to let the first time a nigga heard hip hop beat? We gonna give them Shook Ones beat to listen to?
It's not a bad idea though. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we're just talking about instrumentals and we're like, yo, this is hip hop, yeah, for sure, it's got to be in the conversation. Because Shook Ones, bro,
over Still Dre.
Well, now that's a different conversation. But I'm talking about like if you're gonna pick the hypest one, you could probably put, because you know what's about Still Dre too. Not only is it a hip hop beat, but it had a live piano on it too. So it was like the evolution of sampling records to actually having musicians on your records.
It was a great balance.
It had and bro, to this day,
and it's still, you could smoke to it.
Dre's music in all hip hop has to be the best mix and master music I've ever heard.
True.
When it comes to mixing and mastering, Dr. Dre's music is out of control. Any song that you put from Dr. Dre in any stereo sounds better than anything else.
I agree.
There's no other production that I've ever heard that's better than something made by Dr. Dre. Meaning mix and master, like you know what I'm talking about, like the quality of it. It's an art form.
And takes to it.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
Feel me? But yeah, like, saw that shit, couldn't believe it. I heard it because it came to me just like that. My homie, shout out to my nigga Vega. He was like, "Yo, they just they said Shook Ones was
The
number
best
one.
beat of all
Yeah,
time.
I was like, nah.
Yeah, that was
I
crazy,
couldn't
yo.
believe that.
Like, you know what I mean? But I do agree in a certain point that it's in the conversation. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Because in that era,
Hmm.
I mean,
But I feel like it's reasons why it's in the conversation versus just it being a dope beat. Because it's fire, but it's like,
but I think the Eminem did give it a push for sure.
hell yeah.
Like we can't that's undeniable. Like, you
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? But I
Hmm.
feel like, dog, still Dre. It was like that whole
Mm.
album was sonically the best
Amazing.
shit I've ever heard in my life at that time.
Hmm.
It was because New York production still had it was still kind of like lo-fi a little bit. It wasn't mixed like to those levels. This shit sounded like an orchestra. Like it was, bro. It was crazy. It was crazy. And at the time, the West Coast needed that jump. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Dre, man.
Yeah, Dr. Dre definitely a phenomenon in music. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, and you think it's crazy because you'll have a DJ Premier, you'll have a P Rock, you'll have
Facts.
a Pharrell, you'll
Facts.
have Timbaland,
Yep.
you'll have these dudes that have a catalog of like 1,000 songs. How many songs does Dr. Dre actually have produced by Dr. Dre? If you think about it in the long scheme of things,
A
it's
lot.
not that many versus all these other producers. If you think about it,
Well,
I mean quantity.
because
You know what I'm saying?
Because I
Besides
feel like
the
niggas go to
Chronics?
Dre. I feel like niggas go to Dre. Even if they produced it, niggas go to Dre. Like certain islands, like if you're in the realm of like even remotely could get it close to Dre, you'll get your last session with Dre. You'll go to a Puffy. You'll go to like
Yeah,
the ones
yeah.
that like produce but don't produce. They more care about the whole thing.
Oh yeah.
You feel me? Dre actually produces, we know that, but like a Khaled, Pharrell, like I see what you're saying, but I feel like Dre got just as big a catalog as like Pharrell, maybe not as much.
Nah, but
Because
Pharrell got a lot of tracks, bro.
Yeah.
You talking about the clips, his own shit with Nerd,
the crossover
Missy
shit,
Elliott,
yeah.
like, bro, and then a plethora of other, you know, Nori, you know what I'm saying? Like, he produced for a lot of people. Snoop Dogg, probably his biggest song ever.
If I'm not mistaken, right, did Dre not produce a lot of majority of Death Row and NWA shit? So
a lot of it.
He kind of had like a heads up on niggas
But,
like Pharrell, right?
But if you think about like what you consider Dr. Dre's like premier productions, it was all on his shit. Besides Snoop Dogg, obviously, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna go back to like oh yo, this song by DJ Quick or RBX or you know what I'm saying, Above the Law. I don't know if he produced by Above the Law, but you know what I mean? Like those groups at the time versus what you normally hear from a Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
But
because like
you know one of my favorite beats of all time, bro? Put You on the Game by Timbaland and The Game.
That beat is fire.
And the documentary.
Yeah, I know talking about.
Bro,
let me put you on the game.
Yeah, bro, that's one of the
that beat is fire.
Greatest beats I've ever heard in my life.
Word.
Oh my god, yo, that when that shit comes on, because you know I produce as well, so I look at music at a different situation. You know what I mean? But like, I have like different likes because certain music is very hard to produce. Like somebody like a Jay Dilla, Madlib, like those two dudes to me are like gods because I know how difficult it is to create their music pieces. You know what I'm saying?
I think like
which
Jay
is
Dilla,
like the inspiration of like today of like Derringer of a Conductor. You know what I mean? Those dudes come from that strain for sure.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean?
And I was gonna say they pops is like RZA and shit.
Who?
Those producers you mentioned, Madlib, like.
Well, Madlib is from the West Coast.
No, I mean like, but like those eccentric type beats.
Oh yeah, I mean you know what I mean. But then again, that's all from the family of everybody from New York. Premier, P Rock, like you know what I'm saying.
But I feel like P Rock and Premier
crates.
had beats that were easy on the ear. RZA had beats where like.
But the sampling that DJ Premier did was. His sampling game is out of control.
No, that's what I'm saying.
DJ Premier is a god.
He was digging in the craze type shit though.
Yeah, like their sampling game was crazy. But you know, Timbaland comes from the era of new sounds. Like they were actually programming sounds. Same thing with Pharrell. So they still sampled, but it was a different era. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got like, you know, the baby of all that would be like a Kanye West that was mixing both. He was programming and also sampling.
Yeah.
And then you know, Just Blaze. You know what I mean? That era was out of control.
That's probably one of my favorite eras.
Yeah, like a Just Blaze was out of control.
Just Blaze,
you know what I'm saying? Like super crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's difficult for me to say Havoc, definitely one of the best producers of all time, but to put him in the same box as all these other people that we just mentioned is a little crazy. For you to say that Havoc produced better beats than Dre, you know,
Pharrell, Just Blaze, Kanye West.
Yeah, it's a little crazy.
Timberland.
But I mean, again, like nothing to take away from Cuz, because
not to be funny, but
bro,
what about
Havoc is a monster.
What about a Zaytoven? What about
but now you're talking about you know, if you're gonna get into Zaytoven, then you're gonna get like,
or even what's
definitely one of the premier. I think he's the one that evolutionized trap music for sure.
Zaytoven.
We're talking about, like, then later on you got Lex Luger, Metro Boomin, 808 Mafia. That's like the sons of, and no disrespect, you know what I mean? But I'm saying like the generation that was inspired by Zaytoven.
Because I feel like Lil Jon don't get enough credit to be one of the top tier producers. Because he, like, if Timberland was starting his own sound and creating his own sound with Aaliyah, Genuine, Tweet, Magoo, Sebastian, and so many artists that Lil Jon did that with a whole he's the reason there's
Lil Jon music.
So there's Trillville, there's Little Scrappy, there's them Franchise Boys, there's little, like, anybody that was from the South wanted to do crunk music, even if they wasn't doing crunk music.
Bro, his 808s was crazy.
So where does a Lil Jon fall into on a top 10 tier of hip hop of all time, and why he don't get mentioned when he's one of the ones that, like, wouldn't be no Lex Luger, no Metro Boomin, no motherfucking DJ Toomp that produced for T.I. and got it's so many niggas I could be like,
oh, that's a good point, bro. Like, you don't really hear Lil Jon getting his flowers for producing. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
A whole era.
He had a whole
era
that
like
he was
Just Blaze and Kanye.
Yeah,
Lil Jon, if he wasn't part of that,
like, he dominated for sure.
But we don't hear, yo, Lil Jon, shout out to you. Where's Manny Fresh, my nigga? Why Manny Fresh don't get his flowers? Nigga,
Manny Fresh,
what?
Yeah,
nigga.
Yeah, that's another
boom,
monster.
Boom, clap,
yeah.
Boom, nigga. Jeezy was. Come on, man.
Red Spider.
That's why I always.
Jeezy.
Red Spider, that nigga.
Yeah, Red Spider was a monster too.
They say who that? Nigga, we that. They so I get top 3 that.
Yeah,
never ever serve a nigga where he sleep at. These be at your door, nigga. You ain't trying to see that. But these producers don't get that credit when they talk about hip hop producers.
Yeah.
That's why when we gotta do it, or at least an artist that's like I know I don't sound like a southern artist, Miami, all right, but I'm from here and I'm from the crib and I'm from the bottom, so I do my best and my always to make sure, like, wait a second, that's for real. You right, hip hop, hell yeah. Shout out to those producers we mentioned, but why these niggas that where the fuck is motherfucking what them niggas is from No Limit? Like, them producers.
Beats by the Pound. Yeah, Beats by the Pound was OD.
Why don't them niggas get mentioned in these history books of hip hop producers?
Yeah. But I mean, if we're gonna have a conversation about producing, all these dudes are all gonna get mentioned. If we just started with a conversation with, like, you know,
Havoc,
Havoc being the.
But I'm pretty sure that the top 10. My top 10 is full of Pharrell, Kanye,
but
like, before everybody gets to Lil Jon and them, I'm gonna put Lil Jon in my top 10 for sure, though. Like, that's undoubtedly, because I think of Lil Jon, I think of Kanye, I think of Just Blaze, I think of that era,
and back then the
Yin Yang Twins, nigga.
Yeah, but I was talking about, like, the era. Who was making the joints for Dipset?
Heat
was
makers.
The Heat Makers?
Motherfucking
the Heat Makers with the sped up soul samples. Bro, they changed the game for that shit for a long time.
Shout out to Dipset. Shout out to
like that shit.
Oh no, that was
just Blaze. You're right. But bro, like, all
a lot of it. If it wasn't just Blaze, it was Heat Makers.
The Heat Makers they made some of the greatest productions of all time.
Facts.
That Joel Santana first album. Bro, that was one of my favorite albums for sure.
Nigga, that Come Home With Me album by Cam when he got signed,
like, that shit was crazy.
I ain't gonna lie, brother. That's why that era. So yeah, we gotta, man, shout out to, like, Big Jerseys, big stupid new
the
era
Arab joint.
Shout out to the big
Air Force Ones
let's
and
go.
shit.
That was an era that was.
Yo, you know what's crazy, yo? I was talking about this.
Forever.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out Nvidia. You know what I'm saying? The parties we're gonna do. I think this weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
La Hype.
Let's go.
Bro,
Shout out to y'all, man.
we was talking to we was talking about like how baggy shit was coming back.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
I seen
yo, cause I don't like how niggas think it's fly to wear bell bottoms, bro. Niggas is out here wearing Hellstar like they not wearing bell bottoms.
But bro, I don't know about the bell bottom joints, but like
you know what I'm talking about, right?
I'm talking about. But there was a brand back then called Jinko. I don't know if you remember that shit. And they used to be for like the kids that was going to raves. You know, that's when
shit,
first started.
Stupid
bro,
big ass
yeah, like you couldn't even
cover
see
your shoe.
Oh, bro, I seen them. They got an Instagram page, and it's like brand new. Like they're coming back with shit.
Every time I see them niggas, the only time I ever see them was doing this.
Bro, I never had.
Is always moving.
I never had
Jinko
pants because I wasn't into the raves and shit. But and I ain't gonna lie, I went to a couple raves and shit back in the day. Yeah, but like you know, I still was hip hop, so I dressed like me and shit.
Word.
But bro, that baggy situation is coming back strong.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But baggy in like a fake fashion. Oh yeah, we bringing it back, but like doing it different. Nah, it just look weirder. Y'all doing it with a little flair and thinking it's fly. Nah, nigga, it's the same shit. Y'all just being extra with it. So like right now, you a fly nigga. I can't like be like, yo, my nigga's about to be out here in bell bottoms, B.
Yeah, I don't know about the bell bottoms.
That's what it is.
But I do fuck with with those new pants, the flange joints. That they wider
at the bottom.
At the bottom, yeah. But it's not bell bottoms and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, bro, get the fuck out of here, man. Like they're not bell bottoms, yo. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Y'all in the comments, let us know if
bro they're more comfortable than the skinny joints, bro. Because skinny jeans, the era's over.
You know what? I was about to say. I remember when niggas was like, the skinny jeans. And I ain't necessarily rock skinny jeans.
But
I wear fitted jeans.
But fitted and skinny, what's the difference?
Nah, because Lil Wayne was out here wilding when he was
okay, but that's like,
like
but that was spandex joints.
Yeah, little niggas was out skinny niggas was out here wilding.
That was their era. They're like, woo! I'm a $110, nigga. I'm about to flex. You know what I mean? Like nut huggers,
bro.
Like, that was like the nut huggers.
And then there was big niggas that was trying to dress like the skinny.
But you know what happened is like when skinny jeans became popular. All jeans got smaller. So if you were just a fat nigga out here, bro, if you was still stuck, yo. You had to get like a size 44, you know what I'm saying? to feel a little leg room and shit.
You was still getting Rockefeller jeans, bro. You was fucking Sean John jeans,
It was a wrap, yo. Like, you know what I mean? It was over.
Yo, shout out to everybody. We're gonna wrap up this motherfucking finally and forever.
Yeah.
I think
episode 7, right? Yeah. Episode 7.
Certified.
Yo, like, share, subscribe. We love y'all. Thank you for tuning in. This was the fun parties, yo. We have fun, you know what I mean?
This was probably one of the best ones so far.
You know what I mean? So,
yo,
we'll see you on the next one for sure.
Tap the fuck in, man. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about. Let us know what y'all fucking with. And keep tapping in, because we not stopping. It's finally and forever.
Finally and forever.
Yeah!